and welcome to the first of my Ask Holly Anything series, which you think about it, it comes out to aha. The Ask Holly Anything. And the first question I'm going to answer is one that nobody asked me directly. It was actually came from a question posed by Ted Hope on his Substack, which for all you filmmakers out there, if you're not following Ted Hope, then you need to immediately go do, well, no, listen to this first and then go do it. But anyway, he posed the question that's very important to filmmakers right now and television people and all that. The question was to block media consolidation or to build the new ecosystem. He posed that it's not an either or, and I agree with that. It's not an either or, but I will add a caveat and just say that I think to build the new ecosystem is blocking media consolidation. And hear me out as to why. Like you can do both at the same time, and it's a much more effective use of your energy because if you pull away as creatives, they love to call it content now. As creatives, we are creating content. But, I have said before, what if Atlas shrugged? What if we refuse to create content for them anymore because we don't like the system under which they want us to operate? It is a failing system that never allows us proper reward. Sure, for some of the people at the top, things are great. They can still pull enough weight to get both creative fulfillment and to actually profit. But for the rest of us, we can meander around in that system forever and never get, any sort of satisfaction for what we actually want to create, never even get to dictate what we want to create. And furthermore, not even really, even though we risk our whole selves for this industry, never really get much profit out of the deal. I have friends who are so friggin' talented, it would make you cry that they can't make a living right now. When there's people out there that would absolutely love, love, love to see their work and be nourished by it, to be entertained by it, to be fulfilled by it. But we're all, well, I'm not. I left the system a long time ago, but there's still so many that are still, it's like alms for the poor, still trying to, you know, get something, to be noticed, to get discovered so they can finally do their work. And what I'm saying is the way we can block that system is simply by leaving it. Just leave it. I know it feels absolutely impossible to do so. I I'm one of the people that did it and I thought it was impossible to do so. I had developed projects for decades that I was deeply attached to and deeply wanted to get out there. But after a while, I just, asked myself, can I leave? And I said to myself, yes, I can. I can leave because this is a one sided relationship. This is not a relationship where somebody on the other side actually gives a shit about me or my worth or my growth or what I care about putting out into the world. And so I had to change. I pulled back. I started doing my own thing. And what I discovered is that the fear of making the decision, honestly, was the absolute hardest part. But once I made that decision and once I dove into some things that actually nourished me on my own terms, where I didn't have to ask for permission, where I wasn't looking to see, do you think it's good enough? Do you like me? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, life just got so, so, so much better. I took back my power. I do what I want. Now I sound like Napoleon Dynamite. Do what I want. But yeah, I am. I'm writing something I never would have thought I would have written. And I think it's going to be one of my favorite contributions to this world right now. It was nothing I suspected, but everything I'm enjoying. And it feels fantastic. And will I go back to filmmaking? Maybe. I don't know. It won't be like that. It won't be for them. It won't, I will do it for me with friends because I love it. And I am certain that, I can tell, like film stacks going off, there are new ways people are thinking outside of the box on how to get their work out there. I mean, it just takes, you know, first of all, it takes pulling away from that Hollywood dream of like, oh my God, like winning the lottery. Like, I'm going to make a film and the entire world's going to see it. If you can let that dream go, which is so unlikely that it would happen anyway, unless the powers that be just anointed you, if you can let that go, then suddenly what opens up is a whole other world. Like, could you be happy with sharing it with your community? Could you be happy with sharing your work with, just some of the country? Could you happen to be happy sharing it with, a specific niche audience? And if so, then you make the budgets that make sense for that, and you actually get to work with your friends, and you don't get to a level where once you get there, they tell you, "That's great, now kick out all your friends, we just want you." Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. You can actually build something together as creatives, build your ecosystems. For some of you, it'll be micro, but for some of you, it'll grow bigger. I discovered I don't really care. Some of you do, and you can make it happen. Period. You really can. So that's my answer or inspiration to that initial question from Ted Hope. To me, taking back your power as a creative is the way you block this media consolidation. Don't give them your content. Don't. You worked hard to create who you are as a unique and inspired and wonderful creative. This is a skill that is so hard to develop. It takes decades, and you don't need to let AI take it away from you, or studio consolidation take it away from you, or anything. You are a rare, unique thing on this planet. You are authentic. You are from the heart. So treat that as super duper precious and put it where you want to put it. And that's that thought for the day. And if anyone has any questions for me on anything in the creative realm, if I don't know it, I'll figure out how to know it, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right. Bye.